Well, it's finally time. This is either going to be the last or one of the last videos on Endwalker, period, before generic stream stuff and all. I believe this is the end. I'm pretty sure we didn't talk to everyone. Why is Charlatan so good? Oh yeah, we read that one before, so... yeah, just a recap basically here. Okay. Going underground. Of course. The Aether Burner. Okay. It's crazy that we're finally heading back here after so long. Oh. Of course. What was I thinking? Of course. We could easily figure it was in the lower levels, considering. And we have lift access. This is just... oh, I thought... oh, okay. Are we gonna get a walk with Portino? Okay. Sure, buddy. I'm never gonna stop doing that, huh? I love that they have those here. Just... forgetting if those variants show up anywhere else, but I'm pretty sure the only place they show up are the gold saucer and Hildor and stuff, but I love that they're here. Yeah, like I thought it'd be down here in Charlatan, honestly, the dungeon that we just did. But no, it's actually in the Unsundered world, and I'm baffled by that. You have discovered a new location. And This seems like a good time as any. Yeah. Oriange. Poor Oriange. Oh. You know what this place is for, Alize. What? Okay. Huh. It's a watermelon. Okay. Yeah, how do you specifically? Oh. Oh. Oh, that. Aw. Yeah, no, there is a similarity to it all. And I figured that would be why. The Labyrinthos are the one who... He's so proud of them, yet he can't admit it to anyone. Ah. He genuinely does care, just putting work first and all. Doja must stop being a bad. Why is that an app comparison? What, is Alize gonna get kidnapped? Okay. Again, this place is exactly what I was thinking when I was thinking that dungeon, so... Not far from here. Don't mind me as I just eat a few eggs. on, can I get over there yet? Oh no. I can! Okay, I'm gonna get 33 real quick. Well, this is gonna be a long drive back. Actually, I wonder if I could just ignore all logic and just go in a full circle. If this is fruitless, you'll just see me at the quest, but if not, you'll see me at the other ether as well. How did this work? How? How? How did this work? Well, I'll see you at the quest in a second. Huh. So the final location is a dome for the quest. There he is. Oh my... Of course. Of course!
I could swap them out. No,
Oh, I love this.
Been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Of course!
Yes.
Of course they do
That
this.
does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the ether burner conundrum.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the ether burner.
Yeah, let's get down to business.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding.
It's a motor engine.
Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loporits?
Yes, they too
I
are
figured.
conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yeah.
Yes,
no,
exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
Oh!
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether.
You're talking to the living soul who should know how
from a
to.
chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the northern
get
empty
the
during the
means to
calamity.
make it.
With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Weren't we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
Yes, we were. Yeah.
Heavens, are you all right? You look pale as a... Well... Best put that battle from your mind for now. Deep breaths. That's it.
Nail. They know people hate the nail fight. Oh,
there are
that's
multiple
beautiful.
internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather,
T9
if we could
still
salvage
very
adamantite
tough.
from the shards simultaneously. Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
It should be.
Of course. The floor is yours.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak.
Yeah.
But joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavenward.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, this is perfect.
The Scions have need of you.
Oh, this is perfect. Please tell me we're gonna see.
Understood. I will contact Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Should be. In the tower.
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether.
Collect.
Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all.
There we go.
Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad.
All over the world, bud.
Any road, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics.
But what?
Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primer. Find a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1,
Just
boom!
the freaking mirror. Oh my god, they're bringing it
I
back.
gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done.
No, sir.
I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking. And I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Oh, this is great. Poor Chanel's just walking off. Oh. Don't get my hopes up just yet. Oh. Serendipitous. Oriente with the AST word. I swear. ACT words too, I guess, because both of them are interchangeable at this point, considering his job. He's an AST that passed the ACT. Shh. Sure, you're still sure. Meanwhile in Uldar. Oh dear. Papa Sean! Pippin and Nanima! And Labyrinthos.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames, and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials.
I really like this song.
We have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
raiding
I feel like I
party.
should know this song
Assemble
now.
your
All of a sudden.
finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults.
Oh, that's why I know this song. This is
I ask not
freaking
that you
Coil's
do this out of
music.
the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
Are we gonna get this for like all of the nations? How long is this cutscene gonna be? Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud. Oh my god.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
Amigo!
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Lise actually being a good character for once, oh my god.
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
Okay, Lise actually being a good character
While
for
it
once.
pains me to
I'm good
admit
with
it,
this.
You are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud.
Her and Papa Lima.
I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
Wasn't this like T10 music?
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Or was this like T8? I think it was like one of the two. Meanwhile, in Kurthus. Oh, Chiffon! Oh, this hurts.
There you are! We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already... Ah.
realized.
A roar! A dragon's roar!
Hooray, Svelger. Meanwhile, in the Ruby Sea.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honourable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn,
I love
beseech
Hancock.
the Confederacy for aid.
I love Hancock.
Is that
Sorobod?
Hancock?
Sorobod!
What a surprise this is.
Yes!
And a fortuitous
Oh my God!
one at that. I
Oh
have
my
a
God,
favor to
Sorobod!
ask, you see.
He's actually out of the hole. He brought Seiryu! Oh my God! Oh my God, it's playing this again. Yes. Yes. No job too small. Aww. Graha, you're up. All then. Yeah, no, eventually. I'm glad I got that now. Oh. This is really good. And the music being that one scene from Phantom there, like the freaking single player duty in the CG trailer. And that's how you unlock the quests here. Oh my God, this is amazing. Now help me in. Amazing. 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 Is there really none over here? Oh, there he is. Knew there had to be one around here. I'm never gonna not do that, I swear. Search for the beheaded rabbit. Oh dear. Of course, it's freaking Livingway. Singing way and cooking's way here too, and giving's way, or growing's way actually, that is. So yeah, we have all the main cast except Pudding Way here. She's probably eating pudding if I had to guess. I love it. I love it so much. Search for points of interest. Oh, this is... Oh my god. That's great. Mushroom-like thing. I was about to say if there was more, I don't know where. Moon Bunny's helping out once again. This is just a reverse FF4 expansion, now with extra bunny. Oh dear. This was just a way for them to introduce more escort quests, wasn't it? Oh, actually, no. Okay. Odd, but... Agriculture shock, oh dear. Okay. Slowly becoming the warrior fetch quest again, but it's better than some Final Fantasy games. Okay. cooking way just peeking around the corner. That's good. What? The vineyard's right over here, so... Oh. It just wasn't appearing on the map. It's very small. Yes, they're grapes, and they're actually Hydaelyn. Hydaelyn is a grape. Moving on. If they're frozen, yeah. But... Oh, and where's the orange grove? Oh. I can't see these on the map in the top right, so I'm just very confused. Yeah, I can kind of see that for bitter oranges, but pumpkin field is definitely over here. Teaching a rabbit how to live. This one I can see on the map. Despite being arguably the smallest one. Papaya. Oh, it's a lemon. Okay, sour, yes. I feel so Are we actually forced to see her? What are these sound effects? Huh? Oh, we're going back to this. Okay. Let's just confuse for no reason. More used to saying lemonade, but a lot of the Beast Tribe is definitely going to be the Lopperates just building out their bunker in case something ever does need to be done. And also just inhabiting the moon in general. We kind of have a giant gaping hole of dark energy from Zodiark, so... It'd be a bit tough to clear all that out, but hey. Oh yeah, I know I was saying earlier, I was probably going to cut this out more, but I remember now that, no, my assumption that we haven't seen those outside of Hildebrand is incorrect, because there's a fate with them. And they're also in freaking Eureka. They're all over the place. Just forgetting. I really want the Scholar Mammoth as a minion. It probably already is, I just don't know where to get it. If only there were some other way. Sage Council. Rianche, I'm about to slap you. I already made that joke. Yeah, let's just... Definitely not voiced still. This is like we ran out of ideas and budget, so we're just doing a bunch of side stuff to make you enjoy the story a bit more that you've already seen, instead of continuing it forever. Which I'm not complaining, all this is really nice, but... Let's bring up the first of them. Gasp, I say. Huh? Oh, Thancred. Hello, Thancred. Okay. I see a friend is in this cutscene, and this looks like a voice cutscene and a half. Nope. Never mind. No, we came to help you. And now they're on a conversation about spatial physics. Great. Okay. So these are going to be scattered all over the dang place. So I just gotta keep on looking. That's great. Well, that's lovely. Someone actually just very chipper. Well. There really isn't many around here. This is great. Oh dear. How is there more? Do more just show up? They have to because I passed that area before. Okay. That should at least be 5 then. There's 6. Where are the others? Oh. Hyperventilating engineer. Oh dear. There has to be like one that I'm just missing somewhere. There they are. I feel sorry for the Loppers with that one. Everyone conversing, and of course the only exception is the one we started out with.
So much in, well, in forever.
Hey, glad to hear you're having a fun time living with.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
And of course, he's sleeping.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that, were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt.
You know?
Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget...
Oriange has changed so much.
Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Huh?
Yes, I am.
Wait, does he know them?
Wilson and Blovida, Sharlayan's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic. And
my
parents.
Oh no. Oh no.
It has been
this was a long time coming.
'Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Alfei, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
You're about to make me cry.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Oriange, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Oriange and the others? She had to mull it over for a while. Arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy our daughter trusted and believed in more than anyone grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
I think I can feel her too.
This is
the truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
This is beautiful, beautiful scene. I was not expecting this right now.
Moon Breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
That officially broke the cry
You could ask the man
wall.
himself.
I've gotten close to a good few times during this, but that officially broke.
No. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Yep. I would have liked it to continue on with the soft music for at least a little longer until after the quest, except we even talked to them, like, I didn't even realize. That happy tears, happy tears. Hither and yarns. Alice. Labyrinthos is an amazing area. Botanists just doing their work. And now Alphino's going to give us a bigger box, isn't he? Of course. I figured she would. And there she goes. Alice is great. Okay. And of course we have to wait for him to hand one to us as well. Near the southmost mill. Is this gonna be voiced? No. Those words. Wait, this isn't normal. I'm actually shocked. Normally once you see quest accept, the cutscene ends. Once forged. Reactor south here, okay. See you at the hamlet. For a sec I thought I was gonna say Graha is now accompanying you. I was about to be so furious. Because it's like, why isn't this just a walkover? Luckily it was. Will do, Graha. I assume that's what that person was doing. Yep. Okay. Oh, there's an aether current over there. Okay. And there's the connection. Yeah, we already figured we could do that. He admitted such. He was given the memories, just he never felt like they were his. Just, was there any lingering... Did he remember his time that he forgot, basically? Yeah, no, he only joined right before the 4th Umbral Calamity hit when Zan did his whole spell. Well, sound day, but I'll never stop saying Zan, I think. Just force of habit. Huh. Yeah, that... I don't think it's entirely accurate, just from how we saw with Amon. But I do think there is definitely some truth to it. Really? 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 Okay. Yeah, that's a... Okay. Bonds of adamant. Oh, that's good. Okay. I'm wondering when we'll start to see female Hrothgar. Because that was confirmed at the reveal of Male the Air, and well, what is coming later, TM. We don't really know when. Okay, here's the voice stuff.
All set, I take it?
Stydian.
We finished what we could. Delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals. Trivial tasks as they may be.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
True.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loporrits, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have for the most part been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
I think there we are.
Are you there? It's me, Cryo. Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbor at once.
Yep.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
Oh, we don't have to. Whoa.
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news.
A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbor. Your presence is requested with all speed.
What? Huh?
Now, where might this delivery be? Oh.
Oh, that is a lot. And more incoming. Oh my god!
I'm sure it's very
Even
important, but we
the
cannot
freaking-
accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Of course they include both of the Alliance raids.
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air. All these folks in these crates.
And more on the way. Got your adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Sickers loves to
you were
brag.
charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. An hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalamant shard.
I'll have you know I went all the way to the entrance. Furthermore,
The
it was
entrance.
my contacts that enabled us to enlist the cooperation of the Sky Pirates.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due. You did a right fine job sitting on your ass.
Ah, Sickers.
Take that back.
These two have an amazing dynamic I love.
To your level.
It's a freaking Sanji Zoro dynamic. It's great.
My, what a grand welcome
Soroban! Hancock!
party.
Yes!
Hancock and Soroban.
Everything coming
Become
together
relics,
so
both sacred
cleanly. I
and
love it.
elegant, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help. To be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance. Our friends in Bosnia, for instance, have sent along a few artifacts
Oh
for
my.
the brave allies of the Resistance. That's you.
I can only
I
imagine if I've
myself
done
have
Eureka
come
at
with
this
a
point, what
sacred
would
relic
happen.
Of Racen Temple. 'Twas passing fortunate that Senri's dango craving brought us to Kugane. We arrived precisely as Hancock was making his arrangements. Upon learning of your need, we made haste back to Hell's Lid, with our dango, never fear, and consulted with the other auspices. All consented to the lending of Tenzin's legendary Phoenix Blade for this noble cause.
Oh my god! They actually gave
Suzaku
Tenzin's sword.
and Seiryu were nevertheless worried that it might be lost in transit, however, and insisted upon accompanying me to Onakoru, where I had intended to entrust it to our Confederate allies. I thought instead to give it over to Hancock when we chanced to cross paths yet again. But alas, Seiryu remained ill at ease, and ordered me see the blade into your hands personally, or die trying.
Of course. Of course.
We did, of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
The fact they looped that back in. Oh my
Fortunately,
god,
our majestic
everything
associates
just
have been more than
comes
helpful.
back
It is an
around.
honor to join the warrior
Quite
of light on another
literally,
adventure, they tell
every
me.
beginning coming to a close.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino. Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenau Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability. And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gil need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
We funded the venture? When?
Wait, what?
Tataru! This
Yes!
coinkeeper knows a thing or two about spending. When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount.
Tataru is the true anime protagonist.
We also have the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the Scions. We even had coffers to fill.
Of course.
Mother.
Of course. Portion of...
I remain, of course, an entirely neutral party. I simply thought our family's coffers were needlessly full. We can hardly take them with us on your teeny-tiny toy boat, now can we? And 'twould be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent. Waste not.
Tataru and Emilians are perfect.
However did you manage so much in so short a time now? We expected word to reach only a fraction of our allies.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
Ironville!
Erenville! You were involved too.
Why did I say Ironville? I meant
received a
Ironville.
letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinthos.
Almost said Arnvald there. What the heck?
She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are. I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlie. I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know.
Indeed.
That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters, though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed. To make a long story short, the whole of the guildship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
All of the Gleaners. Sid! Nero! Hori Boulder even.
What's
wow,
this
we
about
got
a ship that
everyone.
can fly to the moon?
There we are, there's the
And why
true
didn't you mention it
engineer.
sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
I was wondering where he was.
You brought the team. Of course.
You
Garland
can't build an
Ironworks
airship
finest.
without having
You need
the
only
freaking
point us
engineer in
towards
every
my
game.
new favorite ship.
Especially one trying to fly to the freaking moon.
I nearly
Look
forgot.
at FF4.
We stopped by Whirlid before coming here and picked up a package from Gaius.
Oh!
He's still of the mind that actions make for better penance than words, contrite or otherwise, so we offer none of the latter. What he sent is an Allagan relic Valens used in his weapons experiments. Has a fair bit of refined adamantite in it too.
Oh. Seems even he wanted to chip in.
As you like us not suspect, we've also brought adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud shard.
Good job, you
I
two.
admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kryle's message. So few Scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition. However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements.
Oh my god.
Illushers, treasure hunters, not least among them. I know. How the Gobbyflock fought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned.
Oh my god!
And he gathered his kin to our side with an astounding quickness. The clash between their machina and the Allagan defences was a sight to behold. I wager even you would have been impressed by the magnitude of the gobby booms.
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does ReZaHydra not have more pressing concerns?
Vitra sending his simulacrum, but...
Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude is beyond words. 'Tis appropriate that I aid you in kind. If in the doing we bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better. You will recall that I spoke of my father, Midgard Sommer, and his journey across the great
Midgard
expanse.
Sommer actually has done this
As he
crap
traveled
before,
betwixt
so.
the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere. Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent.
Did he get Midgard Sommer's scales?
Ashdaya's answer was silence, as ever.
The last
Tiamat
of the
and
first
Hristelgre,
word.
however, responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire,
still haven't
too,
seen her
stirred
yet.
from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well." Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all.
He still needs to reconstitute himself a new body, but yeah, that'll probably be like another 50
You'd be
years.
hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So I invited myself along.
That explains you and one of your alchemists here.
Look at me, this is so unbelievable. I've gone right back round to believing it again. Forget a 6% gain in efficiency. With all these goodies, we could get 7, no, 10, no, 14 bleeding percent.
We should be able to squeeze 20 out of it if you
Think
believe
about
hard enough.
far we could go. What we could do with that much power. What we could blow up.
If Kokol is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the Scions' end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
Yes, Father?
Hug them. Hug them.
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it. The lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
There we go. There we go.
I will bear it with you. I beg you, share your struggles with me. As family.
This was desperately needed. Him to finally break his own selfish one-mindedness.
You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst. It was love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage. I had heard the final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures. The great exodus would succeed, must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative.
He was so set on saving them.
Everything gave me pause. 'Twas mine own father. The Archon Louisoix openly decried Charlian's policies, a perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older. Yet even as part of me thought him a fool, perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope, but stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart. No, that was his doing, when he perished at Carteneau. As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Good. Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
Oh, it's definitely not.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
The freaking music.
Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to?
Amelians.
Oh, this is... Oh, this is good. This is...
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well.
I'm gonna wait until after, but there's still
I
one thing
assumed
that
that
I'm
it was the
very
Scions'
curious on.
influence that made them so keen to charge headlong into danger. Yours, in particular. I see now that said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today. In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
If we've finished loitering about the harbor, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
True.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You have no small number of friends and admirers here, after all.
Well, is he here? Freaky, of course. Of course. Of course.
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
Please tell me. Aww, it stops. Okay. Before I continue, I just want to say I'm very curious on what the heck they're doing with Arnvald's character. Because this was the perfect time to show him. And he's not showed at all. I'm very curious on what they're going to do here, basically. That scene alone surpassed even the best scenes Shadowbringers had to offer in terms of similar stuff, like coming together and all. That is... Oh. This game is... It took the RPG format and did something with it that only MMOs could do. Yes! The fact this is literally an RPG in the MMO format, and it's done so consistently well, I can only hope that more games, after just how phenomenal Endwalker is, take note in that fact. It won't be an easy journey for them, and I doubt they'll start off on a good foot, but... the beginning and the end. And there's the last discoverable location here that I haven't just missed out on. Cough, cough. I'll discover this too eventually. Okay, what are we looking at here? Because I didn't get to see because of the door. And I knew it would show us in cutscene anyways, even though this isn't voiced. FF12, hello? I've never actually played FF12, but that looks like a freaking FF12 design and a half. Oh my god. Okay. Before I accept this quest, I actually gonna do something, so you'll see it. Okay, sorry about that. Sock each in silence. Kryl, do not die on us like Minfilia. Okay. I am actually not high enough level, so I am gonna pause again and just run a dungeon real quick. Well, I was almost expecting that. Almost. Sorry for that long delay. Anyways. No matter the cost. No. Sorry if you're anything. Oh yeah, we already talked to the rest of them. It was mainly out in Oanose, which I forgot. Oh boy. Her children. One and all. Okay. This is a massive area, and the only reason I'm not on now is because I really wanted to just take in what this looked like. And yeah, no, that is Allegan and a half right there. course, there's the Allegan circles on it, which I already pointed out, but no, that one in particular was just straight out of Alleg. And the blue lines, I guess, so yeah, there's a good few Allegan parallels, but I want to talk to Kryl specifically here. I'm holding my tongue. I really do think, though, that there might be an ethereal cease thing. Okay, never mind. The Antioscope. We gotta try. Emmett. The Antioscope now available. Let's drink some carrot juice. Okay. I also got this, which is really, really sick. Like, oh my god, it looks good. Anyways, less than 5 minutes. There you go. Is this gonna be the Highland dungeon that everyone's seen? Taking the elevator down. Anti-tower look, of course.
seems in order with the lens. And I trust you can hear me?
Yep.
Those things are pure malcontent. The residue of lives unfulfilled.
I'd use that. We are not repeating Siren Song C. Is that freaking Ilbert? Oh my god! Well, we got to kill you twice now. Unbelievable! So that must have been Ilbert and a ton of the Braves versus Papalymo. Who's the first boss gonna be? Oh my! Well, anyone here done Void Arc? I wish I had it. Okay, easy enough, easy enough. I didn't realize they would return. That's what got me. Oh crap. Was not expecting that.
I'm losing you.
This is the Highland Dungeon. Oh my word. Oh, chiffon. Oh, this is wonderful. This is a great way to actually bring back Ghosts of the Past without it being tacky. Oh, I love this. Who next? This is definitely going to be someone we know. Is it going to be Varus or someone else? I forgot. Okay, I actually... Isn't this one of the Ravenaster people? It's not Hashmail. So... just blanking on who it is. Oh, that's clever. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That could have been much worse. Lord Baelsar, wait. Again, hold on. Oh, was that freaking Westwind? Was that freaking Westwind? Whose spirit is this? Guiding us along. It's freaking Emmett? Or is it someone else? Okay, good. Is it Hythlodeus? Ventilia. That's what it was. What's the freaking mind flare looking? Who is this good? I know that voice. Amon! Amon!
Is as far as you go.
Amon! Amon! Amon the Undying, oh my god.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far. Persist in this folly no longer.
I love how he's like a Hades mirror. I was expecting not to rotate, honestly. Ow, okay, I really should have looking at him.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction!
Freaking sail! Doing the Shima shenanigans, of course. Oh, I was still hit by that.
What a boorish audience you are!
Faster, of course. Okay. Easy to figure, So obviously expect these something more complex. I really need to pay attention to that more. Oh my god.
Lies! All lies! Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies!
Just flies off? He doesn't even die? Oh, I'm very curious what's going on with that. Oh! Oh! The theories were right, but they were all wrong at the same time, and everyone left me, so... I don't see it. Okay. Then I got a choker. Does it show this? Not really, no. Okay. Only one? Everyone just dipped? Wow. Or maybe they all gave it to the tank, but then why didn't the tank stick? And crash. Okay, so maybe the theories weren't right. No, that's his original body.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet.
Freaking Amon. Ah. Matador Kefka.
Leave this to her.
coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
No. Do you recall your days as Hermes?
How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emet-Selch. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos.
Just as we saw.
Or so he thought.
Amon's an Ellison, I just realized.
Away the events of that fateful day. He succeeded only in searing them
very tiny Ellison at that, but
my soul. Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Emet-Selch adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amaron in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly! But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end.
It was your life as Amon.
I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth.
You ain't the truth, bud.
I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world, his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious. Why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution.
Freaking Amon.
That is my truth, my answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt.
Hermes coming through.
As my search reached its end. Was this the only way? After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last.
Freaking.
Still clinging to existence.
Well, now we have both of them here.
You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be
freaking
purified
ass to be just Asahi just right here as well, of course.
We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Asahi?
Now he realizes the voice.
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you.
He's only come to take care of the person
Nor
who
have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again. Even here, even now, you have every right to hate me. For the fool I was, for the monster I became. But I will not beg forgiveness. The tale of Hermes, the man who knew so much, yet understood so little, ends here. Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
Freaking Asahi as well. And there's the scene from the trailer.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
Okay. Here we are. The Mother Crystal, Hydaelyn.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
Whoa, this design. This is not what I expected. You look different, yeah.
I see. Thou didst journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge.
I do not like that. I do not like that face.
I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem.
She isn't the full cause,
Formed
though.
of dynamis, pure, absolute.
There's no way she's the
Where emotion
only
and memory govern
thing
all,
causing this.
ether
Because
will
she was
avail
corrupted
him.
herself.
Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than the Theris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee.
This is looking like a boss arena at the same time.
Powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest.
I just realized Hyla is speaking right over our eyes.
The pursuit of mysteries great. All thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Of course.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves.
And it's a trial like that. Okay. I called out how it looked like a boss arena.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance.
Of course.
As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble?
All this music.
Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey.
Breaking answers.
You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
ourselves worthy, then? Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye. No room for confusion there. In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
There's the line.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power.
Freaky!
Well, not quite
this
every day.
This music is so good!
Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Oh, I love every single bit of this.
People of this world and those beyond the rift.
Yes, Graha.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
The Mother Crystal now accessible. Yo! I was like, it seems like the Scions should be helping us fight here. They are able to. Okay. Well, you all are gonna see a cut. I am ending this VOD here, but as soon as it renders, I am literally just gonna start up the next one. And just attach it to this video. So this is gonna be a long one for you all. I hope you'll stick around for the ride, because this is getting real good.